Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Nets starting five. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. And it's man in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, down low on the block, it's Coulibaly with Sarr. In the backcourt, it's Carrington and McCollum. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And you look at these teams, Tim, both full of a lot of passion, a lot of emotion, a lot of exuberance when they're on the floor.
Yeah, I love these kind of matchups, Kevin, because you're looking at youth and you're looking at the future of the league. These guys want it, and they want it now.
And they don't seem to blink, do they? It's not too big for them.
No, absolutely unfazed by this stage.
Now, here's Porter. It's Claxton high post. Outside for Thomas. Here's man. Defended by Middleton. Pulls from the top of the key. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Back to Coulibaly. Pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A reverse, and he lays it up and in.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Demon. A three ball. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Carrington finds Coulibaly. Middleton looking it over. Unloads. Thomas grabs the rebound. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Coulibaly. Sarr with a screen on Porter. Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
On the wing, Coulibaly. McCollum outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Now here's McCollum. On the wing, Carrington. Misses the 3. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Thomas on the wing. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's McCollum. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Demon. No scoring in this one. Porter, no luck. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. From outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Demon. He's defended by Koulibaly.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Middleton, defended by Man. Now Koulibaly. Here's Carrington. 3-pointers off the mark.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Here's Man, defended by Middleton. Pass to Claxton. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Demon missing. Wizards trail by 4. Back to Carrington. From the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And here are the Nets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Demon. From deep three-point land. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And the basket is good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Carrington. Still scoreless. Pass to Sarr. Here's McCollum. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
There's a screen by Porter. Jacks up a 3. Washington with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Carrington finds McCollum. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Thomas dishes to Porter. Off target from outside.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
That's out of bounds. It was last touched by Koulibaly. Here's Demon. Hasn't made one yet. Claxton a screen on McCollum. Thomas's shot is off. Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Koulibaly. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
On the wing, man. Claxton, a screen on Middleton. Man passes to Claxton. And here we go. Here's Sarr. On the wing, Carrington. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Wizards, George comes in for Koulibaly. And it's Johnson in for Carlton Carrington. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Traoré comes in for Demon. Williams up on top. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Middleton. McCollum outside. The rebound by the Nets. Pass to Traoré. Back to Claxton. To the inside. Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Sarr throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Traoré. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Johnson. McCollum kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. Claxton against Sarr. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
All the officials are all over that one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And that one falls for Claxton. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in, and Corey Kispert subbed in for Chris Middleton. Now, here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Shot by Champagne, no good. The Nets with the lead. Williams passes to Wolf. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Powell against Johnson. Pass to Kispert. Here's George. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Wolf to the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That one is off. And the Nets making a change here. Conley's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Wizards trail by 3. Champagnie passes to Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Claxton covering. Johnson against Powell. With the floater, and the shot goes in. From deep three-point land. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
They've got Keyshawn George. Johnson is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then there's Kispert. And it's Champagnie in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Wolf. Pass to Traoré. Here's Wolf. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Rebound, Washington. Johnson with it. Now defended by Powell. On the wing, Whitmore. Outside, George. And here is Kispert. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Johnson. A 3. Wolf grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here is Williams. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, to the wing right side. There's the triple. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Washington trailing. Undrafted back in 2021, Tim, Justin Champagnie is coming into his own.
Yeah, he and his twin brother Julian both getting opportunities, and in the last few seasons solidifying themselves that they can play in this league and have a role on a good team.
They really have. Now here's Kispert. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And a great move by Williams. Williams has got his second basket.
And finally, someone scores.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Wizards, Chris Middleton's checked in for Corey Kispert. Koulibaly comes in for Johnson. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Cam Whitmore. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Carrington. Here's Champagnie. Now Koulibaly. Clock at 6. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Demon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
First free throw is good. Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
So he gets them both. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Here's Champagnie. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Champagnie's got his first basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Demon. Defended by Carrington. Pass to Demon. Back to Porter. Now, man. Over Middleton. The kick out to Porter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wizards trail by 3. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Nets passing it around. Here's Demon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Demon's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Pass to Koulibaly. Now Middleton, defended by man. A fadeaway. Again, the Wizards score.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
Here's Wolf. Now Porter. Beyond the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That free throw, no good. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for the Wizards. Johnson comes in for Koulibaly. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Here's Carrington. He has yet to score. Middleton outside. Carrington with the ball. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. And George kicks to Middleton. Shoots over man. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 3. Here's Demon. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Wizards trail by 6. Johnson outside. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over man. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Johnson. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Demon. He's got 7. Here's Traoré. Here's Mann, defended by Middleton. Yep, it counts. Mann's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Middleton. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it go from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out. Nets leading by 6. Porter passes to Mann, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now here's Johnson, down low. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Nick Claxton.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And I love how they've gotten to the free throw line. They've made it a point to be aggressive, and I expect that to continue.
And he knocks down the first one. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Nets. Thomas is checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Brooklyn, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 8-point game. Pass to Middleton. They set the pick. And that one is stuffed right through.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. And the layup falls. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. From the stripe. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Sarr. Claxton covering.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Demon. 8 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch and shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. And he's good on the second. Wizards trail by 7. Stolen. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Back to Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one falls for Middleton. Middleton hits them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Demon. He's guarded by McCollum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Nailed from three-point land.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Middleton, trailing by 10. Shoots over man. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Demon missing. The Wizards have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Carrington, that's good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to man. There's the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 13. Inside, Claxton with the steal. Man with it. Now defended by Sarn. Porter, no luck. Wizards trail by 8. Middleton outside. On the wing, Carrington. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Porter. Thomas kicks to Porter. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. McCollum outside. Floats one up. That shot, no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Brooklyn ahead, up by 10. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's man. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Setting the floor for the Nets. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Demon. From down in the low post, it goes. Demon's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn. It's McCollum on the wing. And stolen by Thomas. Pass to Demon. The three. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Now here's Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over man. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket for Middleton.
It's so assertive offensively. Middleton won't let anything, even the clock, throw off his rhythm.
Outside Thomas. From 18 feet away, and he can't bank that one in. Washington shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Middleton. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The lead now cut to single digits. McCollum's got 11.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Pass to Porter. Outside Thomas. Good D by McCollum. Wizards trail by 7. Now Carrington. Middleton outside. Rebounded by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead early. Claxton finds Thomas. Now Porter. Pass to man. Thomas against McCollum. To stop the drought. And again, it's the Nets missing. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Middleton outside. The rebound by Demon.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And they pick up 2.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Carrington. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Demon. Defended by Carrington. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
On defense, Washington. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3.
Well, McCollum's speed can make him tough to shake as a defender. He's able to just stay in front of you and contest the shot.
The 10-footer. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Thomas. Nets leading by 9. Here's Demon. 17 points in the game. And that one, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
At the line for 1.
Find the lanes. Find the lane. One shot.
Wizards trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Six to shoot. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's a whistle. That goes on Carlton Carrington. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 10-point lead. Here's Demon. Defended by Carrington.
And there's the length of Chris Middleton on full display. Great timing as well.
It's Porter outside. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Middleton outside. McCollum outside. Teardrop shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nick Claxton.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
That free throw, no good. You know, Tim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade, and I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
George is checked in for Washington. No good on the second free throw.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Koulibaly. Sarr the screen. Driving inside. Koulibaly, no good. The Nets on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Wolf, defended by George. Wolf's shot's good. Now Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sarr. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Here's Demon. To the wing on the left. Here's Wolf. Here's Claxton. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Claxton's got 10 points in the game. Outside, George. Koulibaly with the screen for George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from George. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Brooklyn. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Claxton against Shaw. To the paint. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Here's Demon. 20 points for him. Thomas. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Now, here is George. No good from outside. Claxton against Shaw. Upside Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Wizards making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Lowney's checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Carrington. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
The Nets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Here's Demon. He's guarded by McCollum. And it's Demon missing. Wizards have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. They double-team McCollum. Here's Carrington. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Clowney. Here's the screen.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kispert's checked in for Bilal Coulibaly. Johnson comes in for Carlton Carrington. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for McCollum. And the Nets also making a change. Williams, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 12. Whitmore with it. Still without a basket. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Thomas. On the wing, Williams.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Porter's checked in for the Nets. Pro-Ray comes in for Thomas.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Wizards trail by 15. 1:46 left to play in the third. With the teardrop, count it. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Middleton after the basket by Brooklyn. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brownie's checked in. Nets leading by 15. .103 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup. Porter's got 13.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Pass to Champagnie. Now, here's Johnson. The rebound by the Nets. Demon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Porter. This one for 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A shot by Champagnie, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Traore. And the Nets, another 3. And so it's Brooklyn in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Whitmore. Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 5. Down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
The first free throw is good.
And when you think of promising young scorers, Trey Johnson has to come to mind quickly. This rookie has major upside in that category.
And Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. It's the Nets now. Here's Traore. Out to Powell. Outside Williams. Powell with a screen on Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Nets leading by 18. Here's Traore. There's Porter with the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, Middleton with it. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Silky Johnson can shoot it, folks.
Here's Clowney, defended by George. Outside Porter. Drains the 3-pointer. Porter's got 19 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Here's Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Wizards trailed by 19. Here's Whitmore. Off target with his 3. Outside Porter. That shot no good. Excellent D there from George. On the wing, Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Nolan Traore.
Defending Johnson, you know he's wired to score, so sometimes you can get a little too aggressive against him.
The first one falls. Alexander Saw. He's checked in for Corey Kispert. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And so he hits both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Traore. Down low, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. George sets the screen for Middleton. Outside for George. 4 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. Here's Whitmore. And another miss by Washington. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Wizards trail by 19. Here's Sarr. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Outside Williams. Fires the three. It's hauled in by George. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Middleton with it. George sets a screen for Middleton. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Traore. Back to Powell. Traore gets the bucket.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Middleton against Williams. Puts it up from 12. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets leading by 19. To the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
So for the Wizards, Coulibaly, he's checked in for George. McCollum comes in for Cam Whitmore. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. And then for Brooklyn, Mann comes in for Zaire Williams. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Powell. And that one misses. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Demon, he's checked in for Traore. And Porter drops them both. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to McCollum.
Come get it, come get it.
He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
On the wing, Mann. On the wing, Porter. He's defended by Coulibaly. Here's Demon. And again, it's the Nets missing. Wizards trail by 21. Pass to Carrington. McCollum outside. For the 3. Mann with the rebound. Mann's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Porter on the assist by Thomas. And it's now 23 points for Michael Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Saar. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Saar? He is doing it all tonight.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. McCollum outside.
Hit me, I'm open.
Saar sets the screen for McCollum. Takes it inside. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Pass to Carrington. The rebound by Demon. Nets leading by 23. Inside, it's tipped. Porter. Here's Claxton. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Here's Demon. And the three off target.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now Middleton. No good that time. Good defense by Claxton. Thomas down low. He's guarded by McCollum. Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded close. Misses from close range. Now man. And the layup's good off the glass. Carrington with the ball. Middleton outside. Pass to McCollum. Trying to end the drought. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Top of the key, Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Wizards have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Carrington, and he dunks it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Here's man. Down low. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carrington. McCollum outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Six on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Clowney. And here is Williams. They set the pick. Shoots. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's McCollum. Middleton outside. On the wing, Carrington. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Michael Porter.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find it.
55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Clowney. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Traore. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Brooklyn. Ray at the line for one.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Here, deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
So it's Brooklyn now. 19-point game. Pass to Clowney. Here's Traore. Over Johnson. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Porter.